This is a demo of 41263, and because the customer lives an hour or two away, we like to demonstrate these to make sure everything is fine. If he sees anything he doesn't like, please let us know and we will correct it. And we're going to go over our testing procedures. I need to take the light off. What we're going to do is feed a sine wave into the device, and we're going to monitor the left and the right outputs on this device, which is a dual trace oscilloscope. The upper trace is the left channel, lower trace is the right. This is very revealing and was how the item was initially tested. Most of the switches and controls were oxidized, which would cause the sine wave to show intermittent distortion or drop out totally. Especially this line attenuate switch, the left one, that was horrible, and this tape monitor switch here was horrible. The others were moderately bad, but all of them have been chemically treated with 3 different chemicals. The relay has been disassembled and deoxidized. What we do is we burnish the contacts and we treat them chemically. Um, Customer also opted to have the electrolytic capacitors replaced. Um, and the item came out better than I thought. I thought that the sliders would lose a lot of their natural slide based on hundreds that I've done before, but the new combination of chemicals that I'm using does not remove as much lubrication as the older chemicals. So I still feel pretty good. Anyways, so we're going to turn this on. We're going to feed a sine wave in. We're just going to monitor the switches and controls. And the way we do this is we want to watch the oscilloscope because that's the teller. You can't really get an accurate feel for what's going on with speakers. The oscilloscope is much more telling. So I'm going to try to leave a little bit of light on so we can see what we're doing with the switches on the preamp, but we're going to have to turn them off, the light off, to really see the oscilloscope good. So what we're going to do is turn up the attenuator for the left, and the oscilloscope has just gone up. And we're going to go and do the same thing for the right, and the oscilloscope has just gone up. And what I'm going to do is get us a better view of the scope, and I'm just going to exercise those attenuator sliders and some of the other sliders, and you'll be able to see how rock solid the sine waves are now. And they weren't this way prior. Let me get the light off of this. There, now we can really see it good. And how about that for autofocus? Sucks. Let's go to manual focus here. There we go. Why doesn't the autofocus like the dark? Anyways, there we go. So I'm going to take the left attenuator and just go back and forth with it. See how nice it is now? It was horrible before. And I'm going to do the same thing with the right attenuator. I'm going to go over to, yeah, we won't do that. I'm going to go over to those the tape monitor switch. That was horrible also. Let's get the left one back up there. And you could just breathe on the tape monitor switch, and the audio would go in and out. I am lightly pushing in the tape monitor switch, like maybe 20%. And as you can see, the sine waves aren't even moving. They look like they're pasted on the screen. I can push it all the way in and they should go out, which they do. But before, when you would go in and out and return it, sometimes the left wouldn't be there, sometimes the right wouldn't be there. Or if I just leaned on it a little bit, push it in 5, 10, 20%, they would go in and out. I'm leaning on it right now. They're rock solid. I can, let's go with some of these other controls here, see if they have an effect. Yeah, that's one of the sliders for the left side. Silky smooth still. Here's some more. And We can do the same for the sliders on the right. Rather here. No more breaking up. No more intermittent channels. Janium is rock solid. Okay, we're going to wrap. Hello. Let's back this out. We're going to wrap this up and move on to the next adventure. I love the way these SAE products look.